Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel where today we are going to be recapping a very unfortunate Tuesday, May 5th, where I came out break even but was so close to coming up with a nice 2-hour trade. So let's get into things from the daily chart. Going into the day, I was actually very bearish because we have had this large SMT like this with all-time highs on YM, actually like this, let's say. So we have SMT kind of like this, so a large SMT, and then we have this PSP, and then we have small SMT like consecutive candle SMT, just like I talked about in the latest video regarding SMT. And I was mainly looking for shorts, also because YM had this pretty nice C3 to the downside, and I expected to see 50% of this candle held, and then looking to trade back to this low right here. Looking at the 7-hour chart, we can see that the bias on NQ was pretty quickly invalidated. And by the time New York arrived, we were close to all-time highs. So because we invalidated this, I was simply thinking of jumping back into longs because we are at all-time highs. And looking at the 15-minute chart, we have just been going up from the open. Not really anything to say about this low of day. Nothing of true significance. Not really any interesting SMTs. Not really this. I much rather would have liked to see SMT below this low, but we don't have any of that, as you can see. YM is still above this, and yeah, we just opened and went flying higher. And at 9:30, we can see that we have this PSP, and because NQ was just at the high of day and also all-time highs, I was more so looking to trade YM in some form of strength switch to the upside. And you can see that kind of happened here, where we have NQ dig inside this fair value gap, and we have SMT like this. So we have SMT fill like this, and we have this on YM. And that prompted me to look for longs on YM. So switching back to YM on this one, and NQ here. Sorry. Okay, so we had this SMT fill, and then we saw this move back up higher, and I didn't really want to enter off of this level right here, because on the next candle we actually took out the highest point of the day, and I wanted to get in on a retracement rather than just longing at the highest point. And as my protocol says, I just market ordered when we came inside this, and then saw a so let me mark that out on this 3-minute chart. So we have this 3-minute gap here, and it's also on the 5-minute, but I was also looking at the 3-minute chart. And on the 1-minute, I basically longed the moment I saw this. So we came inside the gap. We at the time we also had SMT like this with ES, where we had SMT fill, and also with NQ, which was holding here, just waiting for YM to catch up. So I entered somewhere here with my stop on the low, and I was targeting 2R, and we also had this buy-side liquidity. This buy-side liquidity from yesterday that I was looking to see revisited. So this was a trade like this, and as soon as we breached the current high of day, I just went break even, and I got stopped out here, and price pretty much chopped the whole day until I was at the gym actually. And because we had just upwards momentum on AQ, I wanted to see the high of the day be put in, and then a move back lower for the close. So coming into about 3 o'clock, I really wanted to see something. Let me switch this to YM here, actually. I really wanted to see some SMTs, some PSPs put in, just so I can confirm this as our high of day. And as you can see, we have this PSP right here, and we have SMT at these highs. So we have SMT and a PSP. And I was looking to trade this lower. So what actually happened? And this was pretty frustrating. So we have this gap, and we saw this gap get revisited, and then we pushed up higher one more time, and we have SMT right here with YM, which was the strongest asset coming into or close to the actual close at 4 o'clock. So I wanted to see this gap get invalidated and then see a response out of that. So what happened was that I initially wanted to trade here at 1548, but I wanted to see YM close below this series of up close candles to validate this as a bearish order block. And we can see that by 1549, we have closed below that. So I was just looking to trade this with my stop here above this inversion fair value gap and above this order block, which dug inside this fair value gap. And I was just targeting a 2-hour trade like this. But what happened was that I mainly take trades like this. So I just put a sell order like this, and then just create a limit order from this panel. And I just wanted to market order because when I put limits on, sometimes it just goes like this. So we can see that we have a wickless candle, so we got no wick on the upside, and that's just sometimes how it is. So I prefer to just market ender and just manage my risk that way. And what happened was that I got slipped pretty badly because of 1550 and the way markets are coming to a close. And I actually got filled, I think, somewhere around here at 140.75. And my TP was actually looking something like this initially. And then I was thinking, okay, let me just put my TP somewhere around this and push my my stop loss down. And I didn't really like this, and I just wanted to see the bodies be held and then look to trade this to a nice 2R. I think it was at 105 even, so 105. And thing was, because I market ordered and my order was up here, my risk was like 1.25R. So by the time we were close to here, I was actually up 2R. And I was just leaving the gym, and I thought, this candle was like right here at 109 or something. And I was just thinking, okay, so by the time I get to my car, we would see this low get hit and everything would be good. And then I come back to my car and we are back at 140. So I was just really frustrated because I actually got my 2R about here, and I just wanted to hold this to the full TP. Should I have taken this off here? Probably, because that's what I'm mainly looking for, just my 2R for the day. But I actually wanted to see this low get hit, and as you can see, I don't know if I mentioned it, but as soon as we crossed this low, I just put myself break even because it was just close to 1600, and I didn't want to expose myself like that at the end of the day. And we also had some earnings, and yeah, as you can see, if I had left my stop like this, I would have actually won this. Yeah, this was just unfortunate and frustrating, but we move on. And this is gonna be it, guys. As you can see, we have opened up and we're just pushing higher with this gap. So we have 40 points gap on NQ, not a big of a deal. Yeah, probably just gonna be looking for longs, to be honest. And probably on YM if we see some form of strength switch tomorrow. And yeah, that is gonna be it, guys. If you enjoyed this type of content, please leave a like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace.